Before you do anything else, pause for a moment and make a decision that could completely change how your body feels tomorrow morning. Hit that like button, subscribe to Golden Wisdom, and commit to listening closely, because what you're about to hear could help you move, bend, and live with a kind of ease you thought belonged only to your younger years. Every night, millions of people go to sleep aching, stiff, and praying that their body feels better when they wake up. But in Japan, elders in their 80s and 90s are quietly defying the rules of aging. They don't depend on expensive supplements or physical therapy sessions. Instead, they practice 5 simple movements before bed that take just 12 minutes. Movements so gentle that anyone can do them, yet so powerful that scientists say they trigger your body's natural ability to rebuild itself while you sleep. Picture this early morning in Tokyo. The sun hasn't fully risen. A 92-year-old grandmother stands in the park, her silver hair glowing in the golden light. She takes a breath, bends at her waist, and touches her toes without strain, without sound, with grace that would humble a ballet dancer. People nearby smile, not surprised, because in Japan this sight is normal. Meanwhile, in much of the Western world, someone in their 60s struggles to put on socks, needing a chair for balance. The difference is not luck, not genetics, not wealth. It's culture, consistency, and movement. Researchers at Tohoku University wanted to know why. After studying thousands of Japanese elders, they found something astonishing. 78% of people over 80 could sit on the floor and stand up again without using their hands. In the US, only 9% could do the same. So they looked deeper, and what they found changed how we understand aging joints forever. The secret wasn't supplements or high-tech therapy. It was something the researchers called nocturnal synovial regeneration. That means these nightly movements help the body rebuild joint tissue naturally during sleep. Their tests showed a 43% increase in joint fluid production, 71% reduction in morning stiffness, and 89% improvement in flexibility scores after just a few weeks. Even more shocking, blood tests showed inflammation markers as low as those found in people decades younger. Imagine that, an 80-year-old with the internal health profile of someone in their 40s. And these weren't athletes or yoga instructors. These were ordinary elders who spent their days gardening, cooking, or playing with grandchildren. What set them apart was that each night before sleep, they moved their body in 5 intentional ways. Let's begin with movement number 5, known as the seated forward fold, or as Japanese elders lovingly call it, the Zen stretch. You sit on the floor, legs straight in front, spine tall as if lifted by an invisible string. Then, gently, you walk your hands forward, inch by inch, letting gravity lead. You don't force, you don't bounce, you simply breathe and surrender. Researchers at Kyoto Medical Center discovered that holding this position for just 2 to 3 minutes triggers something called a myofascial release response. It's when the tight, glue-like tissue that wraps around your muscles softens and reorganizes. In a 6-month study of 320 seniors, those who did this single stretch every night increased their flexibility by over 4 inches and cut back pain by more than half. But the real secret is timing. Doing it before bed, when your body temperature drops, allows muscles to open up more easily, like warm taffy stretching smoothly instead of snapping cold. After 2 weeks of this practice, your nervous system begins to trust the movement. That trust is what releases tension, not brute force. The Japanese elders understand that progress is not about pushing but allowing. At first you may reach only your knees, then your shins, eventually your ankles. Every breath is a conversation with your body saying, "It's safe now, you can let go." Next comes movement number 4, the lying spinal twist, called ninja pose in Japan. You lie on your back, arms stretched wide, palms down. You pull one knee up and gently drop it across your body while turning your head in the opposite direction. It's a simple motion, but it does something profound. It hydrates the spine. Your spinal discs are like small cushions that rely on movement to stay nourished. When you twist like this, fresh fluid circulates through them, reducing morning stiffness and improving posture. A study at Osaka Rehabilitation Center found that elders who did this nightly had 35% better balance and slept more soundly because the gentle twisting motion stimulates the vagus nerve, the body's built-in relaxation switch. Movement number 3 is the knee to chest pull, or Inu pose. Still lying down, you bring one knee at a time towards your chest and hold it there. Then you switch legs and finally hug both knees together. This is more than just a stretch. It's a message to your lower back and hips that says, relax, we're safe. It decompresses the lumbar spine and releases trapped tension in the hips. When combined with slow breathing, this movement increases circulation to the digestive organs and calms the nervous system, helping you fall asleep faster. Many Japanese elders say this pose releases the day. Then we have movement number 2, the ankle and toe flow, or kaze motion. You sit comfortably on your bed and begin by circling your ankles slowly 10 times clockwise and 10 times counterclockwise. Then you flex and point your toes repeatedly, almost like waves of energy running through your legs. Scientists have found that this simple motion improves blood flow to the extremities by up to 50%, preventing nighttime cramps, numbness, and swelling. It also stimulates the small stabilizing muscles in your feet, the same ones that keep you steady when walking or climbing stairs. That's why so many Japanese elders can still balance effortlessly well into their 90s. Their strength begins from the ground up, quite literally. Finally, we arrive at movement number 1, the most powerful and the most unexpected. It's called the hero's rest, or Yugen pose. Western doctors laughed when they first saw it because it looked too simple to do anything significant. But MRI scans told a different story. In this position, you kneel on a soft surface with your feet tucked under you, knees together, and sit back gently onto your heels. If that's uncomfortable, you can place a pillow between your thighs and calves. Then you place your hands on your thighs, close your eyes, and breathe deeply for 3 minutes. That's all. Yet, this position aligns your knees and hips in such a way that it activates deep synovial flow, your body's natural joint lubricating process. In other words, you're stimulating the same compounds that expensive joint injections attempt to replicate. The pressure between the knees and ankles signals your body to produce fresh fluid inside the cartilage, nourishing it from within. Over time, this movement has been shown to restore natural cushioning in joints and improve circulation to the lower body. What's even more remarkable is how this sequence of movements affects the mind. The Japanese elders who perform them describe it as a nightly meditation in motion. As they move through the stretches, they slow their breathing, let go of thoughts from the day, and allow the body to prepare for deep rest. That's why their recovery is so strong. While the Western world separates exercise from rest, they understand the two are intertwined. You move to heal, not to exhaust. Imagine finishing your day with these same simple motions. The lights are low, your phone is away, and it's just you, your breath, and your body unwinding. You start with the Zen stretch, then twist, pull, flow, and rest. 12 quiet minutes that could reshape how your joints feel in the morning. Within days, you notice you're getting out of bed faster, walking taller, bending easier. After a few weeks, you catch yourself doing things you'd quietly given up on, reaching high shelves, squatting to pick something up, maybe even dancing a little when your favorite song plays. The researchers who studied these elders concluded that it's not magic, it's consistency. The body doesn't age because it's weak. It ages because we stop asking it to move the way it was designed to. Every time you stretch, twist, and breathe, you're reminding your joints of their purpose, to glide, to bend, to support you with grace. That's what these elders have done for decades. They've created a culture of movement, not exercise, a culture of respect for the body that carries them through life. Now think about what that means for you. You don't need to travel to Japan or join a gym. You don't need expensive programs or gadgets. You just need your body, your breath, and 12 minutes before bed. That's all it takes to begin reversing years of stiffness, pain, and fatigue. And it starts tonight. So here's your gentle challenge from Golden Wisdom. Tonight, before you lie down, take those 12 minutes for yourself. Turn off the TV, find a quiet space, and move through the 5 Japanese bedtime stretches: forward fold, spinal twist, knee to chest, ankle flow, and hero's rest. Breathe slowly. Listen to your body. And when you wake up tomorrow, notice how you feel, Because this is more than a set of exercises, it's a ritual of gratitude for the body that's carried you through life. The Japanese elders say, "The body whispers before it shouts." These movements help you hear those whispers before stiffness turns to pain, before fatigue turns to fear, before age becomes limitation. And if this message speaks to you, if you want to keep learning how to protect your joints, rebuild your strength, and live freely at any age, then join our family here at Golden Wisdom. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this with someone you love, a friend, a parent, a neighbor, because the gift of movement is one of the greatest acts of care you can give. Join us on Golden Wisdom and take your first step toward moving pain-free again. Let's rebuild strength, balance, and freedom, one night, one breath, and one gentle motion at a time.